Yeah, one. Yeah. So in this video, deze video is in het Engels en video ja in het Engels meer zeker. Dus if you hear me speaking a strange language in between my videos, is because I'm from Amazon jungle, phenotypically from Amazon jungle, West African. They say. They say I'm African from the Amazon jungle. That's what the colonizer is saying. So if you've seen my other videos, it's clear to you. So I'm from South America. I'm not from United States. America, I know where I come from is Haiti, where Columbus discovered America. If it's a true story, it's not my narrative, it's a mainstream story. But anyways, man, so I'm gonna show off a few phenotype again so we can see clearly that. Then I've shown the Afri people because I thought it was the Afar, but I will show you the Afar also, that they are all mixed now, just like in Brazil. Oh, I've just said Brazil. You see here, here is where I'm from. You see there's Suriname, Brazil. It's northern Brazil. You have French Guyana, Dutch Guyana, and Guyana next to Venezuela. That's why when I was making the video that Trump is stealing oil, he's stealing the oil of the people here in my region. Trump is not from there. He is from above the equator. My people live below the equator. Below the equator is people with curly hair. Black colored people, black people live below the equator, according to your mainstream science. Yeah. When you do a DNA test, what they show you is there is other people living on that continent that have the same DNA. That's it. It doesn't mean you come from there. You might come from there, but so what if you bring people to Brazil today? Does it mean that there is no Native Americans and African people there in the jungle? This is a totally different continent. It's like going to the Papua and telling this Papua and these people in India, the Andaman. The Papua is the Asiatic African. The Andaman is the Hindustan African from there, from India. Yes, they have normal and curly hair just like this so-called continental African. So when nobody will come here, I'm big brother or little brother. We don't deal in big brother and little brother. Big brother is of the Caucasian. Big brother is watching you. All you Negroes out here sound like the Caucasian. That's emotional, man. That's it. Because you was not emotional, you stayed and took it. If you was emotional, you would have moved. Everything in this life is motion, according to your science. Yeah, all these Negroes want to speak like the Caucasian. I did very well, man. The happy slave syndrome. I'm not from plantation. I was 500 years in Amazon jungle. I speak my language. We have our culture, own food from beginning of time, own gods from beginning of time. Yeah, symbolic. All this symbol you see in my video is of my house. Yeah, if the Caucasian go there and take a symbol, does not mean it comes from them. Even this black sun. What is they will call it hakenkruis here in the Netherlands, man. It's called again in English, man. The one the so-called Jewish people, the one Hitler was using. It's not his. If you go to even Ghana has the one of Onyame. It's the same symbol. Just if you go to India, you will find it there. You go to China, you will find it there. It's called the black sun even. That's why I was telling these so-called white supremacist people that why are you using this symbol? It's called the black sun. Yes, the symbol these white supremacists are using is called the black sun, the one that is forbidden by these so-called Jewish people that Hitler was using. It's just like you see in my video with my symbols. People will come. It's of the how is America of the Caucasian? Is Australia of the Caucasian, or did they take it? Is South Africa of the Caucasian? Because I've shown you that the Caucasian is saying they are Afrikaner. Indigenous Africans is them. The indigenous Amerikaner. When I say show me an American, who will you show me? A Caucasian from Europe. Live in your foolishness and whatever your ancestors told you, go over there. Your ancestors are not my ancestors. That's the stupidity why I have to come here and make these videos. These people are even. I'm not even from the Caribbean. The Caribbean is above from where from where I live there. Haitian Revolution thing happened in the Caribbean over there. I'm from a totally different place. These dumb people don't know anything about geography. They out here like they ever went to school when they were not even allowed to read for 400 years. These colonized city Africans, they just got released for 50 years. They got released 50 years ago from colonization. You think you're gonna come here and prove yourself against me? You must be stupid. I defeated the colonizers. Then who's you? We were apart for 500 years, and now Negroes wanna come. Yeah, man, I'm not here. I'm not this bug broken Negroes. We don't live with make up stories like your people do. Do not compare your people with me, because that's what is going on here. These devil liars come from where they come from and think we are all look the same, and they are, because they are devils and liars, they think you are devil and liar just like they are. Go and compare yourself with your own village people there. Nigga, that's the real talk. Move on your own. Yeah, lions walk alone. Hyenas walk in groups. If you already great, you need nobody, because if you great, there is no space for anybody to join you. That's those things that these people don't understand. If you out here, I'm the great one. We survived the greatest atrocities. Why do you need anyone? Why are you oppressed if you are great? Something that is great cannot be oppressed. That's why it's called great. If you are ever oppressed, you are not great. That's why they say God is great. I am a great man. Not here, not to me, you're not. To me, you're just a slave of the colonizer who was in the colonizer army, 5 civilized tribes, and black hunters. Go look those names up. All of you are slave sellers from this continent, Africa there, or from North America, buffalo soldiers. Coming talking this fuckery about everybody. I was together with nobody. With no continental so-called African, nor with these bug-broken black Americans. I don't know them. We don't know them. We didn't even know that these people existed. Real talk. You stupid one. We just live in the Amazon jungle. We don't know you. You are making up story here. This straight hair American, Native Americans is from Canada. This the rock people you see with curly hair there, they are mixed Africans, because my people there have African phenotype. You stupid one. Yeah. When they took people to from this continent to Africa to South America, there were people already just like when they took these people from Liberia to Africa. Were there people already in Africa continent? When they took these people from America to Sierra Leone in slave days, were there already people there looking like those same people on the continent of Africa? And this name Africa is even from the Afri people, this scientist, your scientist is saying, because it's not my scientist. What all these meanings of words is in your society, not mine. I'm from the jungle. I have real treaty till today. You cannot come to where I live. I have real country. My people are not like these bug broken Americans or even these city Jamaicans. Like, we have to go to. I don't have to go to anywhere. Amazon jungle. If you go there, you will see my people living there with almost 300,000 of them there. You stupid one. These people. Brazil has is with the most Africans outside of this continent, Africa, with 100 million pure blood African they were 20 years ago. When you talk, all these things you are doing is not trolling. You have no culture. You have no cultivation. You have no father. You have no mother. That's why you have no upbringing. Your upbringing is slavery. And these bug broken and the city Africans there from Africa there colonized till 50 years ago, and Sanu is out here speaking. Go and fix your country, man. These people are all Umar Johnson, and I see Umar Johnson with a Maroon 5 shirt. Maroon 5 is a Caucasian band. That's how stupid you are. Think you gonna copy my shit? You are the enemy. Yeah? You are a black hunter, Dava freedman, are enemy of my ancestors. It will always be. You are a cursed one. You stupid one. I'm Maroon 2 man, here Maroon 5. I'm Douglas man, I'm Frederick Douglas man. I am an I and what is this guy named Marcus Garvey man? That's supposed to be me man. And this nigga is out here begging for money with the same polite scam. I am Puerto Rican African. Give me money. The ancestors said so. I am Yoruba. Give me money. I am Muslim now. Umar Johnson Abdul. Those were the slave sellers. Just like he's saying he is freedman Dafa. Get the fuck out, man. Ain't nothing here, man. All those surrounding you there are nothing with you. That's why they can follow you. Yeah. A bug broken Negro who cannot take care of his daughter is here lecturing people that you are psychologists. To whom? Those who are even more broken than you are. Those are lost ones. Never compare your people with me. That's why you went there and took the Maroon 5 shirt. Since you made this video, I'm the Maroon 5 is a Caucasian band. And they said your grandfather is a Caucasian, Umar Johnson. Just what I'm saying, all these videos. The children of the Caucasian from the plantation is gonna come and lecture me who defeated you and your ancestors. I defeated you, Umar Johnson. Real, like in real. I defeated you, army. You stupid one. The fuck out, boy. You are a small boy over here. To those broken Negroes who have no brain cells, you mean anything. Real talk. Let's move on, man. You see that? I'm from South America, different totally continent. Umar Johnson, seed and his family race is not my race. This and Tariq Nasheed and his broken American are not my race. Haiti is about in the middle here where you see North American written. When you go a bit below, when you see these small things like islands, there is Haiti. That is Caribbean. That is Jamaica and Cuba and those places. My people are not considered even part of them. And these North American Negroes over there will come over and, yeah, man, they get the fuck on. You stupid one. We have our own alphabet and our own ancient gods. We do not see your gods of Yoruba or Igbo or whatever you take you. We don't see those things as anything. Real talk, if you want, I can make video and ridicule all those things. You stupid one. You think you can do anything? You dumb one. I defeated your ancestors, Umar Johnson. No, go and do anything. You dumb one. You are the 5 civilized tribes, yeah? Maroon 5 is a Caucasian band. You stupid one. Yes. This dumb Negro went and bought the Maroon 5 shirt and went to Jamaica. Like you're doing anything. Your daughter is looking for you on the streets of Delaware. Oh, where? Delaware. Nowhere. Nobody knows where she is. Real talk. These people are coming from broken homes and slavery and talking fuckery to those people who are living freely in the world. Nigga, we are apart 500 years. I was in the jungle there. You dumb one. Take your colonizer psychology and bring it to your people who are colonized just like you are. Speak your Maroon language so we can hear it, Umar Johnson. Maybe you could ask your Caucasian grandfather to teach you. You dumb jack off. So let's move, man. So you see, I've shown these parts yesterday. I've shown this one yesterday. Ali G. Showing this one yesterday. Blah. So, oh yeah, this one is, and this is what I mean. Don't you see? I'm showing you this because these are the pictures that Tariq Nasheed is making today about so-called Africans and Caribbean people. It's what they used to do to them. You see that? Man 10. Yeah, that's why till today all these people are still so-called artists on a podium. When this Caucasian already make their money, they come and sit together and say, "Hey, Negro, go and dance for us." That's this. And your disco and your art is still today, and they making the money. These Negroes will tell you, "We came with the blues, man. Are you making money from it?" No, man. "We came with jazz, man. Are you making money from jazz?" No, man. What are you making money from that you so-called created? It's all in the pocket of your father, the colonizer, because he is your father from the plantation, just like he is the father of many of these people there in South Africa and Ghana, even and Nigeria. Go and there is even Caucasian king in Ghana from the Netherlands. You dumb one. These people are stupid, and these people, many of the so-called bug broken continentals, I would think they gonna come here, nigga. Yeah, move on, man. This is the ridicule that they were getting there in the from the plantation. Booty scratcher. You see his hand on his booty there, scratching his ass. Yeah, the booty scratchers. Yeah, it was the name of the plantation Negro, just like the Jukaka from Jewish Savannah in Suriname. And what they do is they take their name and try to apply it to people who live in the jungle. Because my people live in the Amazon jungle, they consider my people to be Africans. Yeah, it's a phenotype because my people look like West Africans, not because they came from there. That's a different story. Real talk, man. Let's move. Yes, target. So, and yeah, I don't even care about this thing any longer because Tariq Nasheed is doing this every day with other people. So, yeah, the chickens who came home to roost. Let's you say it over there with your people, man. Alright. So nobody should care about this thing because these are the pictures that Tariq Nasheed and bug broken Americans, so-called black Americans, using to ridicule other people. That's why I'm saying these people think they're gonna ridicule people and nobody is gonna strike back. You stupid. And you think it will blow over. Yeah, after a while, because they are Caucasianal. They think they're gonna look for a fight, and then we're gonna make up after that. Let's make up. Not here. I'm not from Soap City. I'm not from the city. If you want those people, go to Accra, Lagos, or to New York. Yeah, those are city Negroes. Those people have no culture. Their culture is colonizer culture. Be that you have no ancestral God. Real talk. When you come out here and boast about these things. I live in Europe. I live in the Netherlands. I was born with Dutch nationality, even. And these dumb Negroes from the continent and these bug broken so-called United States citizens, slaves there, think you're gonna come tell anybody anything over here. Go move. We are from different continent. Yeah? This one is continental African. The other one there, you are from United States. Speak on those things. That's what you know. We are a part 500 years. I don't know your race. We don't want to know them. Move on, man. Real talk. If you want to go to Africa, you go. You don't want to go, you don't go. You want to go to Suriname, you go. If you don't want to go, you don't. Nobody cares. Nigga, we've been 500 years apart. We don't know you. We don't want to know you. We just living our life. At least I am. Nigga, you think I have time here for the Caucasian is coming while you working for the Caucasian and was working for the Caucasian and will be working for the Caucasian. 45% of Ghana is Muslim. 51% is an so-called Christian. But you are original and ancient people. Nigga, move on from that, man. See? Oh yeah, this one. Everybody for themselves. There's the real talk, man. Save yourself. That's why my people live in the jungle. This is not a new story. This is just a repeat deja vu of the past happening all over again. You will go to slavery, all the bunch of you. These colonized Africans will be colonized, and I will be living in the jungle, living my life for free, like I always did. Real talk. Here, indigenous phenotypes in Africa. You see here? This is for those people in Suriname, Native Americans who are saying they are indigenous. These people are said to be 7 million years on the planet already. And they said the Caucasian came into existence 10,000 years ago. Then how could this Mongolite, so-called and a Native American, walk to America 10,000 years ago if the Caucasian came into existence 10,000 years or 6,000 years ago? Where did the Mongolite and the Native Americans existed before this Caucasian? Did the Mongoloid Native American exist before this Caucasian of Europe on this planet? That's the question, because they said the Mongoloid and Native American went there 10,000 years ago. Now they making it 20,000. Every time it's a new story. When they came with the story, they told my people, when the slave ship arrived in Suriname, my people ran into the jungle. That's why we were there. They went to Kenya, Tanzania, and told the Arabs in Tanzania told them, told those Africans they are not from there. They brought them there. Yes, they even told these people of Malema in South Africa that he's not from Africa. The Caucasian brought him there. Go and ask them. This story is everywhere. Maybe you thought it was a unique story. No, it's what this Caucasian tells everybody where they go. We brought you here. You was not here. You look like Africans. And then they will label you as Africans. 100 years later, you came from Africa. How did it happen? We brought you with boats and they will draw some boats for you. While boats could be moving from North America to South America and you take a picture, would you know if it's the Atlantic Ocean crossing to Africa or going to from North to South America? There's the stupidity level I've even seen with these Israelites. Here are the boats with picture on it. So what? This boat could be in a river, the Mississippi River, and they take a picture. It's just a moment in time. See that? So you see here, there is from light skin all kind of Africans to dark skin ones. Which one is the real one? Keep it real, man. Nobody is gonna come here and say anything. You are not my race, yeah? Those people who are there speaking an Akan and Nigerian language, Igbo. This place is even called Paramar Igbo. So what? If people are taken there, if 100 million Africans are brought to Europe and to Netherlands today, does it mean that I'm not here? You dumb one. The fuck on, man. These niggas, these Negroes are unlike the colonizer. They going around looking for someone they think they can be on top of. I'm gonna go and tell this guy I'm the big bro. When I'm almost 10 years older than these Negroes. Yes, most of these guys I'm 10 years older than they are, and they are old in the face. And I'm older than you know. Your face is older. Your wisdom is baby. Your specialty, if you have a craft, is called specialty. It's not intelligence. Intelligence is solving problems in your benefit. Solve the problems of your land in your benefit. Yeah, that's what we saying. Like I said, these Chinese are already building their second YouTube. Where is the African YouTube? Shut the fuck up, man. Move on. Ain't doing shit here. See, this is a Afar woman. And you see, this attire is almost like from India. You see that? It's almost like the coolies. You see? When I say these coolies, even these coolies, many of them are mixed. But that's why they go around saying, I'm not coolie, I'm not coolie, well, whatever. See, these are Afar people, 1930s. You see their afro? Just like you see on the walls of Egypt. Check his afro, just like on the walls of Egypt, you see this hairstyle even. Real talk. See, Afar Ethiopia. And I'm showing you this because I thought it was the Afar people. That's why I had collected all these things. But it's the Afri people. They live up north. What this Afar is, there was a time when Africans were called Ethiopians, just like Negro today, or African, or Moor. That's why when I say I'm Maro, I have nothing to do with the Maurice Science Temple people or these things they are doing. It's just a name that the Caucasian was using also. Anything that was brown or black, they would call it Maori or Moor. Yeah, that's why even you have a Mora kip satay is even a label, a brand here in the Netherlands of chicken. Yeah, I know, ironically. Yeah, who likes to eat chicken? And they call the chicken Mora kip satay. Kip is chicken. But anyways, you see Sudan? And Sudan there is already Egypt. See that? South Sudan, exactly. You see how what I was saying? You have Sudan, South Sudan. Where I come from is the same thing. You have Paramaribo Wanika, and you have Njuka. That is how it was 500 years ago until today. But in 1863, then they merged, then the Caucasian left. No, no, they brought Indians, and before they left, they try to bring everything together. Like the name will change into Suriname or whatever. But that is in 1863 or whatever. Whenever they did that, it's all made up histories. That's why it's called Indiana Verhalen. Yeah, when they said my people and look West African is just that bringing people from Africa later. This slavery was 300 years, bringing people from everywhere. Are those people my people? If I'm there 1,000 years in the jungle and they bring you there today, are you my people? No. I don't know your race. If it's about being black color, the piece of shit on the ground has the black color like you do, so you are that piece of shit. That's why you talking shit, cause you are that piece of shit, and know that you ain't shit. Or maybe you are the shit. But the shit that you be talking is bullshit. Let's leave it at that. See here, this is Afar people. This is an African looking like a coolie, like from India. This is an African. You see? A Danakil tribe. The ethnic group native to Horn of Africa. Oh yeah, there is even the United States Army is there right now. And that's the same thing I was saying. Are there black people, so-called, and FBAs in the United States Army? Yes. Are they now in Africa doing what the Caucasian colonizer is doing? Are they part of it? Yes. Just like they were back then. Black hunters and 5 civilized tribes, nigga. You see, she looks like a coolie, but she is from Africa. You see that? This one, you see this? These are the kind of picture that Tariq Nasheed will use on this thing. That's why I was saying this thing about target. See? Because this is in the desert. Are? You see, people of Africa, Afar culture. See, all these are Afar. You see, in Ethiopia. This one is already more mixed. See this? Afar people. See? Afar. This is the picture they like to show you. See that? When they want to get money, you never know where the money is going to. Yeah, these are all Afar people. But the name comes from the Afri. I collected this because I thought it was the Afar. But I've shown it in the video already. Yesterday or the day before there. It was the Afri people living close to Spain there. See? The Danakil. You see, you have among the Afar, that's the same thing I was saying. Among the Maroon, we have tribes, and within the tribes, we have houses. You stupid Umar Kaka Johnson think you're gonna come and try and bring your loserness and to our people. Go and infect your loserness to your, go and infect your own people with your loserness. You bug broken Negro. You can't take care of your daughter out there talking shit. Cause yeah, man. See here, among the Afar, this is the Danakil tribe. And within the Danakil tribe, you will have houses, clans. You see that? And then you have the government of Ethiopia on top of all that. You see how many layers we have that you don't? You're just a colonized child. That's what we say. I'm Okano. That's my ethnicity. Alright. Maroon 5, Umar Johnson is a Caucasian band of the shirt I saw you wear. I'm coming to Jamaica. Oh, you talk on the Maroon. Maroon 5, nah. It's Caucasian, just like you are. Alright. Real talk. You see this guy, he's Afro. See? He is from those Afar people there. You see blue eyes even. These are that's why many of them will say they are Arab because Arab don't exist. Arabs are just like many of these Brazilian mixed people, just like Moroccan people. Yeah, they came into existence because of mixing between Africans and these Turkish people and European. Just like how you see this Dominican today. This Dominican used to be Haitian, pure blood. Now they are all mixed with all kind of stuff. See, phenotypes of the carpoid race. You see that? You see phenotypes when I say it's a phenotype? The way you look. It's not because you come from somewhere stupid one. Understand those things. And I was a teacher in school, real one. I just shown this part, indigenous phenotypes in Africa. Here, the Jamaican accent is not African dialect. I'm showing you this again, Umar Johnson. When you say you went to Jamaica, Chinese are also Jamaican. So we don't know which Jamaican you mean. Real talk, move on. This guy was said not to be black American because he has the hairline of a continental African. But we don't care. Many of these continental African will come out. They are still my brother. Oh, I am the big brother. Oh, well, be big brother. Go and pay those people who are complaining that you enslaved them or you sold them into slavery. That is what big brothers do. They take care of business so that there will be no trouble. Go and give this daughter of Umar Johnson some money because you are the big brother. Obviously, the money Umar Johnson is getting, all these tens of years, these millions of dollars, he could not use some of it to help his own daughter there. Stupid one. The fuck out, man. You move like a junkie, Umar Johnson. Yes, you move like a junkie, like polite. I was making videos about polite before. In 2008, I was already making videos on this all these Israelites things. Dumb Negroes, you just come along and here, I'm not FBI Tasha case. Ignore just prove the case of for delineation. This is what I meant. Who are the other group that you're not supposed to speak about? The ones that Kanye West had to go and apologize to and about. It's the same things these black Americans doing. Oh, you don't want to be like the FBI. Now we attacking you. We're going to court. Call the police. Call YouTube police. These Negroes went and called YouTube police on me while stealing Maroon movie that they are Maroon, but Maroon live in a different continent called South America. If you take a black American serious, I must know that you are stupid. That's why the Caucasian in the United States made the law that a black American has no right that anybody else is supposed to abide by. Yes, they have a law of it. Go ask them in North America. Black people, they have a law that anything a black man say, the black people there have no right that you need to respect if you're not black. Don't you see Chinese come there and blast them away? Do you see anything happening? They are stupid. But you out here talking fuckery. Go and fix that, Umar Johnson and bug broken Tariq Nasheed. These niggas will leave their own continent, come to my continent, cross the ocean to show their bug brokenness. The fuck on, man, to come and beg for money. Tariq Nasheed is also a beggar. Give me money to make this museum. Give me money to make another video. Give me money to make this. All these niggas are beggars, but they feel like they mean anything. That should tell you the level of stupidity and level of life that they are used to. That should tell you the level of life, of existence that they are used to. A broken Negro that is begging for money, Tariq Nasheed, and all these black Americans begging for money on YouTube. But you mean anything? You have no pride. That's why you said you were resilient. Yeah, you were resilient. That's why you took it. Why I was in the jungle. You took it. Heart. Buck broken. Cracked open. Cracked open, man. The cracker cracked your crack open for 400 years. The cracker cracked your crack open, nigga, for 400 years. We are not the same. I'm from different continent. Amazon jungle. Is there Amazon in the United States? Exactly, no. We are different continent from continental Africans and North Americans. Even from the Caribbean, they don't consider South America to be Caribbean. You dumb one. Hereby Josh vowed to fire band members who refused to perform new pro-Israel song. Well, it's up to them, man. Therefore, let's skip to the U.S. military marching into Puntland as Red Sea tensions escalate. This nation is rich in resources, yet most can't escape poverty. Yes, because they are corrupt. They are all working for the colonizer and lying about it. Alright? 1 month old suffocates after being left unfastened in car. Okay. I'm gonna show a few videos and then this is Tyler. See, this is the symbol that the bug broken American stole from Angola. This is the flag they stole. This an Afro elite. This is an Angolan flag. Just like they stole. So they have no culture. They have no soul. They are cursed. Really? It's not a joke. They think it's a joke. No, you are cursed people. Only cursed people will do this kind of things, man. So let's check a few videos and then, yeah, you've seen it, man. Yeah, man, let me see where I got these videos, man. I've got a few videos here. Let's see it. Uh, these videos. Oh, yeah, I've got it here. It's this one.
Fellow
Oh,
South
yeah,
Africans,
man.
Africans in
Oh, yeah, this is about Malema is saying to the South Africans. And yeah, let's hear him speak, man. Let's hear it.
particular. You know, President Cyril Ramaphosa, fellow South Africans, Africans in particular. You know, President Cyril Ramaphosa was answering questions from parliamentarians today. Okay, this was done visually. Okay, and this is what President of the EFF, Julius Malema, asked a very important question to President Cyril Ramaphosa, that why are people not being arrested who are doing vigilantism? Okay, attack.
Maybe because the government agrees with it. It's good for elections. Not all of them will agree with it, but mostly the parties that want to come into power are behind this kind of things. It's everywhere, even in Suriname. They do the same thing. If one group is in power, the other one will go and find people on the street, give them money to start attacking people, robbing people, so people can think the country is not being governed in the right way. They need a new government, and then somebody will pop up, just like you saw Ungobesi with this boer. All of a sudden, this boer came out. Yeah, I'm supporting Ungobesi. So there is where the money comes from. They think. It's not me saying. So maybe the government agrees with it. Yeah. It's just like here in the Netherlands, you have AZC weg ermee. They are kicking out all these foreigners, just like many places. But the government does nothing about it. Yeah, the government does nothing about it. Real talk, man. Don't kid yourself. To fix your own country, that's the best thing. Fix your own home. That's why I keep telling this Umar Johnson. Just imagine somebody coming to your home to come and tell you how to be a man when they cannot even take care of their own daughter at home. When they got raised up with no father, they have no father, they have no mother, they have nothing. Just imagine how low they must think of you to think they are still in a position to come and tell you anything. How low must Umar Johnson think of people to think he is not even able to take care of his household, but able to go and tell them anything? How low must he view those people if he think he is above those people to come and lecture them when he is a broken bomb? The fuck on, man. Real talk. Let's hear it. Fix your own home. Be a prince in your own home. Be a king in your own home. If you can't even do that, shut up.
Fellow South
Real
Africans,
talk, man.
Africans in particular. You know, President Cyril Ramaphosa was answering questions from parliamentarians today. Okay, this was done visually. Okay, and this is what President of the EFF, Julius Malema, asked a very important question to President Cyril Ramaphosa, that why are people not being arrested who are doing vigilantism? Okay, attack on foreign nationals that are in the country, people who are even legal in South Africa. You know, people taking law unto their own self, okay, unto themselves. So what are you going to do, President? Actually, I'm just paraphrasing on what Julius Malema was saying to President Cyril Ramaphosa to say, it gave an impression that this is state-sponsored a thing of foreign nationals being attacked in South Africa. And
Yeah, man. So, and I didn't even watch this video yet, so it is just in my lineup here. So it's yeah, what I was saying in my earlier videos is politicians behind it. Even with the attacks on the YouTube channels, all these things you see on YouTube happening, is politicians behind it. Just like behind FBA, behind this Pan-Africanism, is state-sponsored. Umar Johnson is state-sponsored. Stupid one. It's the same. This is the same way they were gathering slaves 500 years ago. Yeah, I represent those people and then go make a deal with the colonizer and sell you. You're saying people sold you into slavery. Okay. Yeah.
Julius Malema was just saying, President, what are you going to do about these individuals who are going around are taking foreign nationals in South Africa? And two of them met you, Mr. President. And you will know that Nizam Kunu and Pagalam Tagat did meet the president. But I'm just asking as to whether are you satisfied with what President Ramaphosa, are you happy with the response by President Cyril Ramaphosa? Okay, this is what President Cyril Ramaphosa had to say. I'm going to play the video now of what Malema's question was and the response by the president. So in the comment section, I just want to know, are you satisfied with the answer by President Cyril Ramaphosa? But he indicated that the police are still investigating and it's a matter of interest and those responsible must be arrested, and indicated that some of these people were arrested. But this is what Julius Malema said or asked the president, and the president responded by saying what he had to say. Listen to this video.
On 613.
The first question, which is the question you asked.
Oh, okay.
Question 13 on migration.
Thank you very much, Speaker and Mr. President. The level of violence perpetrated against African foreign nationals in this country over the past few months has a face. We know who the investigator.
Yeah, man. One Asian. 45% of Ghana is Muslim. 51% is an so-called Christian. But you are original and ancient people. Nigga, move on from that, man. See? Oh yeah, this one. Everybody for themselves. There's the real talk, man. Save yourself. That's why my people live in the jungle. This is... Yeah, man, let me see where I got these videos, man. I've got a few videos here. I understand your psychology, but you don't understand mine because you're not maroon. You're not my race. You dumb one. We was apart for 500 years, just like I was apart from the continental African 500 years in South America. It's the same way I'm 500 years apart from North Americans 500 years. We do not know each other. Your food is not my food. I don't speak your language. I don't know your ancestors. Nor I do want to know them. They are black hunters. That's what we know. Slave catchers, just like ICE today. Fuck out. These Ethiopians arrested by Zimbabwe police. They were trying to get into South movie. They will suppress that video immediately. If it's FBA, if you make a video attacking Africans and Jamaicans, that video will boom immediately. Millions of views. It's state sponsored, yeah? Even Umar Johnson is state sponsored. I'm saying it. Real talk, man. Move on with these Negroes. They are black hunters. At least to me, they are slave sellers. Real talk, man.
And to many of us, these are not isolated actions of vigilante groups, but rather actions aided by the state. Why have the perpetrators of this violence not been arrested and prosecuted? What is even worse, the two of them came to meet with you. You should have locked them up that day when they came to meet you. Thank you.
You see that? Just like I was saying, man, it seemed like a state-sponsored, man. Not it seems like, you have to say it seems like, allegedly. Yeah. In this world, you're not allowed to speak the truth. Yeah. Yeah, man. You all are doomed. You are not even sitting ducks. You are cooking ducks, man. Real talk. I'm gonna skip to the next one.
The only country Michael Jackson visited multiple times, so many times before he passed, is
This is a South African bragging how much love he gets from the colonizer, man. And these people are sad. They are all sad, man. Everything these people do, the colonizer must be involved. That's why I have to make it clear. Man, I'm from Amazon jungle, 500 years. Your world and thinking is not mine. All these things, that's all, there was a white supremacist there. If I defeated the colonizer, I don't see no white supremacist. If the colonizer said, this is my country, I say, man, stay in your country. I'm going there to my country. You get out of my country. That's how I view them, just like another tribe. I do not feel these colonizers like anything more than just like how Yoruba views Igbo, or just like Native Americans tribe to me. It's stupid. These people are dumb because my people also build things just like these Caucasians are building things. My people are building things there in the jungle with what they have there. These people never had a nation or a real home out here talking. Yeah, that's why I said even if an African comes from the continent and they are from the city, they have no culture because culture is cultivation. It lives in the village. Where most people who go to study in Lagos or Accra, they don't even want to know about their ancient history. They are just like FBA, like this guy. Is this guy referring and his ancestors? No, the colonizer built the country nice, and now we're kicking out all these other Africans. He has the right to do so because it's his country, but he must accept it when other so-called African, phenotypically African, kick him out of their country. That's what I'm saying. Because if he's doing this and he comes to the Caribbean people even have the right to say, man, didn't you kick out all these so-called phenotypically Africans out there? It could have been me, man. Get out. Did you kick out this Ghanaian? Well, this Ghanaian could have been me, man. Get out. That was the so-called Pan-Africanism. But now it's all about, I am the king of Pan-Africanism. If you are the king of Pan-Africanism, then everybody should kick back and you should come up with the money. That is a big brother. These people, you have no culture, Umar Johnson. You are a little boy. Real talk. Which big brother will go out there and beg small brothers and old people and babies for money? A big brother will go out there and do that? You stupid one. The big brother is the government. When you need benefit, where do you go? To the government, because they are the big brother, stupid one. That's why they say big brother is watching you, you dumbo. And you are a psychologist. Get the fuck out, man. Go talk to your people there, like polite. Even this thing you're speaking about from school to prison pipeline is not yours. You stole it from a African American from the 50s or the 60s. I had that video somewhere where and it was somebody like Dr. Ben, one of his colleagues, was speaking on it. He had a series on a video just like these videos that Saneter used to have. Yeah, it was one of those guys, so-called professors, who was going around in America speaking on television about the from school to pipeline of black boys. You came out and stole it in the Senator days. Even Sarah Sutansetti was on YouTube fighting again for what was the name and gas global African supremacy was Sarah Sutasetti doing. Yes, ask him. He had a saying, we're gassing everybody, man. Gas, man. Later he was doing it even with Farah Young Fire together, saying, we're gonna gas them. Global African supremacy. That's what they was doing. Umar Johnson was just came on the scene. In those days he was begging for, not in the days of Young Pharaoh. I mean, when Sarah Suta said, that was in 2011, what I'm saying. 2011 or 2010 when Sarah Sutasetti was already on YouTube going around when he used to have this soldier. He had this soldier, some kind of soldier fest going around speaking on these things, man. Sarah Sutasetti was out here doing this before you, Umar Johnson. You stupid one. You stealing everybody's product just like Tariq Nasheed. Yes, if you want, I can make videos about those things. Yeah, all your information is stolen information. I know it. Even you, just like I said, your school to prison pipeline is from an old African so-called American there. You dumb one. The fuck on, man. You are a scammer. Yeah, when you was building the school, we thought you was serious. You don't even have the shame to fall back and disappear. Just imagine that this guy, nobody knows where the money is, and you don't even feel shameful enough to fall back and disappear. Like, man, let's disappear, man. This 2 million or 4 million, how much money, whatever, how much money it was, I can account for this money. Let's escape. Now this nigga is walking around because he knows these black Americans and these Jamaicans they are gullible from the plantation, just like the Caucasian would be there with 10 Caucasian, and they would have maybe 100 of these Umar Johnson soldiers and black hunters around keeping everybody in check. That's what you're doing with your Pan-Africanism. The fuck out, man. Stupid one. Let's hear
South
it.
Africa. So that's to let you know that South Africa has no mate in Africa. The only country Michael Jackson visited multiple times, so many times before he passed, is South Africa. So that's to let you know that South Africa has no mate in Africa. South Africa has no comparison in Africa. South Africa still remains the best. South Africa has been the best for years and is still the best now. So I want you to know this. See, how do you know a country that is safe, a country that is developed, a country that is fantastic? You know by the number.
South Africa is safe. I guess South Africans are busting cars on the highway with bazookas. Boom. But anyways, man, what he means is his country is better than the other so-called African countries. But the thing is, he's happy that black Americans love South Africans. Yeah, man. Because they feel the vibe. Yeah, we are all mixed with the, yeah, whatever they thinking, man. Yeah, yeah, man. But any most important, it's a phenotype. Yeah, right? If I look like this guy or someone where I come from looks like this guy, the Caucasian would come there and say, "Hey, you look like this Africans, man." That's what happened. It doesn't mean you come from South Africa because this guy could be a Ghanaian or a Nigerian because many Nigerians look like this. Real talk,
Of
man. Let's hear it.
tourists. You know something? You know by the number of tourists. How many tourists would we have in Nigeria? How many people, how many foreign national comes into Nigeria? You understand? How do you know a country that is safe, a country that is accepted?
You see what I'm saying? Everything of these people is even like this FBA. Everything it must be in comparison against the so-called people who look like them. But they will say that is not your brother if you view them as competition. That's what I'm saying in all my videos here. These bug-broken people from the plantation I was saying in Suriname City Negroes were attacking my people and then come after that 30 years later, we were brothers. No, you stupid. When will you decide again to come and kill people there? It's just like these people, everything is a comparison. Who is making the best jollof rice? What? Yeah, man. Who is the best rapper, man? Well, Eminem is the god of hip hop, but you're making trouble against Jamaicans about something they invented and you stole. Tariq Nasheed. Even this Umar Johnson, that's why even Umar Johnson came into that discussion saying, yeah, this hip hop was created on our soil, on the American soil. Man, America is South America. Go back to school, Umar Johnson. I was a teacher in school. You say you was a principal or whatever, we don't give a jack. You are a slave colony. I understand your psychology because I am here from the fucking academy, you stupid one. I understand your psychology, but you don't understand mine because you're not maroon. You're not my race. You dumb one. We was apart for 500 years, just like I was apart from the continental African 500 years in South America. It's the same way I'm 500 years apart from North Americans 500 years. We do not know each other. Your food is not my food. I don't speak your language. I don't know your ancestors. Nor I do wanna know them. They are black hunters. That's what we know. Slave catchers, just like ICE today. Fuck out. All these Ethiopians arrested by Zimbabwe police. They were trying to get into South Africa. See, South Africans will say, you see that? That's why we say they need to go. Everybody wants to come to South Africa because we built our country. But the Caucasian colonizer will come out and say, we built it, not you. We're not leaving. That's why they call themselves the Afrikaner. Do you speak Afrikaans? Which country in Africa speaks Afrikaans? Oh, only the colonizer. Which people in America speaks Amerikaans? Oh, only the colonizer. So they are the indigenous one, you dumb one. I've shown you the paper even.
We didn't forget none of that stuff y'all were talking. Oh, how your Haitian mama came over and she had $8 in her titties and
You see the kind of things I was saying about, let's see if I can find it here. See, they even stole this Angola flag, what I was saying from this Afro elite guy. Let's go back to this one. Where is it? Let's see if I got it here, man. The one of Target. And then we will compare it and have an honest look at this thing. That you can see that what Tariq Nasheed and what they will do is come out and say the Africans are the white supremacists. Okay, so Donald Trump is kicking Africans out, and Donald Trump is the savior and the ones you are kicking out. So these people are devils. Only the devil will do such a thing. That's why I feel no pity for them any longer with anything, boy. Real talk. I've seen they even made this one I made. That's why I say I feel no pity. Just like this one. Because in the past I used to make videos. Wow, check what they doing to the black Americans. Now I'm like, oh no, that black American is the colonizer. The black hunter style is still in them. Yeah, they are still black hunters and slave sellers, just like these continental Africans. Many of them are now confessing. What I know is a war that happened, they captured you and you got sold. That's what I know. All these other things they were selling people, that's a separate story for them. They know they did it, so they are cursed. And you cannot become a people with me if you are cursed. Second one, when will you decide again to go and sell your people again? And since you sold your people, why are there still people, your family around you, if it's your people you are selling? Any of these people think everybody is as stupid as their surrounding, man. That's why I'm showing you I'm from a different continent. You don't know me, we don't know you. It's African is a phenotype. Go and ask the Caucasian. It's called Africoid phenotype, Negroid phenotype.
She
Stupid
came
one.
over and flipped it, and she's living in a condo, and it's 30 of you niggas in there. Oh, we heard all of your little stories where y'all trying to tell us to pull up by the bootstraps. We didn't forget none of that stuff y'all were talking. Oh, how your Haitian mama came over and she had $8 in her titties, and she came over and flipped it, and she's living in a condo, and it's 30 of you niggas in there. Oh, we heard all of your little stories where y'all trying to tell us to pull up by the bootstraps. Oh no, thank you.
This is Tariq Nasheed being happy that Haitians are being kicked out and Africans are being kicked out and all these other people are being kicked out. And then he'll make a video that then they are using white supremacist talking point, but the white supremacist, the black supremacist, not black supremacist, the white supremacist and the handler is here speaking on try to ridicule people, man. Let me push this one a bit aside more so we can see the comparison much better, man. See here? Check the flyer of Tariq Nasheed in the background. See that? So these things happen to these so-called black Americans is the same thing they are doing to other people. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying if this continental African is coming out, see, because I heard one of these guys even what I was saying. Yeah, and it was not a war, and they got captured, man. We sold them because they were criminals and they were stealing chickens and goats, and we sold them to the Arabs and this Caucasian. If you did that, then it was not your brother, or if it was your brother, you are cursed. If you hurt innocent people in my culture, that's how it works. So you could never be part of my culture. That's what I'm saying. Real time. Not busy with people coming from a continent called Africa. Are you stupid? It's a phenotype. Alright, we've been 500 years apart. Let's keep it like that. These black Americans stay there in United States with your Tariq Nasheed and you bug-broken Umar Johnson scammers and polite. Saanetter crew. All these Negroes are junkies. Even this Ankh was on the pipe. Come move on, man. Speak on your own people. We are not the same. We don't have the same life experience. And I don't wish to have it. You have yours there and live in your own world and move on. You are from a different continent even. Real talk. Different continent should tell you you are from a different planet. You don't know.
We told y'all it was gonna go bad. Well, y'all thought fat meat wasn't greasy. Well, now the bush meat is tasty because you're getting sent back to your crib. Don't you call us for no damn sympathy. I'm telling y'all what you told us. Wick high.
See? He said he has no sympathy, so why would anybody else have sympathy for their history, nor what could happen today or tomorrow to these so-called black Americans? That's what I'm saying. It's the same way like this continental African who was saying, we sold the people because they were criminals and thieves, so they are not your brothers. Why do you want to come together with them? So all this Pan-Africanism stuff is fake. These Muslims who sold the people into slavery are still there in northern Ghana. 45% of Ghana is Muslim now. The Christian they were complaining about are still there 51% now. These broken Americans still have no father in their home, but they out here thinking they can lecture anybody when the colonizer is your father. Complaining about the colonizer when the colonizer is your father for 400 years on the plantation. You just got out in 1960s marching Jim Crow. This continental African just got out 50 years ago from colonization. but you're out here. And check this flag I was saying. You see the Angola flag? Let's see it. You see it right there. Let's see if I can get to it quick. These people are thieves. They are cursed people. Only cursed. It's real. Only cursed people do these things. Because in Suriname they do the same thing. City Negroes will go. Not even only city Negroes. If you steal, you are cursed. That's our culture. Because we will curse you. It's not just a saying. It's not symbolic. In your world, all those things are symbolic. That's why I'm saying you and my race are not the same, boy. I will lay down on my bed, and your kidney stone will be weighing on you heavily. Tariq Nasheed, you hear that? Your kidney stone will be weighing on you heavily. And then, see here, boom. You see the Angola flag? And check the flag of Tariq Nasheed. Check the Angola flag here and check the flag of Tariq Nasheed and his FBA. You see how they steal these things? You see that? They have no soul, boy. This is a people without God only could go and do these things. And then go to Africans and say, we are brothers, man. We are. That's why I was saying when I was making these videos telling these Africans from the continent, man, these guys will turn on you and say they are Negro. Oh no, they are still my brother. Oh, and they were there together. Well, fight your fight there with this Tariq Nasheed. Here, Tariq Nasheed is stealing everything. The devil will do what it does. Yeah, that's why the Bible said they come as a thief in the night. Yeah, the Bible told you that they come as a thief in the night. They come to steal and break everything off, nigga. Let's smash and grab. Let's see. Smash and grab, nigga.
Nigga. Wet hide. Telling us ain't no racism. Leave the white man alone.
Oh yeah, that is what I was saying. I almost forgot about this part. See, this guy in Ghana, I think, or Nigeria. These are Muslims saying anybody who don't want to believe in Muhammad should be killed. Oh, you see, a Yoruba Imam called for pie of unbelievers. You see, infidel. You see that? So if they are doing this, what is stopping other people from doing the same to them? Because anybody can come out and say, nigga, if you don't believe me, I'm decapitating you. That is what this Imam is saying here in this video, Don Asa. See that? This is the thing I was saying. And these people of Nigeria will come to you and tell you they are big brother when this is the same Imam who sold people into slavery. They are confessing it. These people are confessing it now that they are the ones who sold the people into slavery. You had to become Muslim or Christian. So it was the two groups doing it. Well, who is doing the same things today? Muslim and Christians and Israelis there. The same people who sold people into slavery and the other ones bought and did evil things with the so-called slaves. See that? It's the same people doing the same thing there. Alright? Don't be kid. Don't quit yourself. They are controlled. Asian gangs are controlled. Of course, they are controlled. This is the guy who was saying he's not black, he's not African, he's Somali. And he is Somali. He's allowed to say it. And the thing is, when he says it, this and black American, you see, the Somalis is saying it. So they are toddler level. Because Jamaicans have this flag, they have to have one too. These Jamaicans have a festival, we have to have. You are nothing. Real talk. Nigga, if you were living where I live, man, they would be in your pocket daily when you would walk by. All these Negroes. Niggas are bug broken to the max, man. Real talk. A Somali is saying, I'm not black, I'm not African, I'm Somali, and that's why people have to be mad about it. Who are you to tell them? So they think everybody is controlled and a slave as they are. Why are you not doing what the colonizer said? He said we were black, man. I'm not. Black is a color. My ethnicity is Okano. I'm from Amazon jungle, 500 years at least.
The white man is good.
But it's only divisive when we start talking about our lineage. When we want to say, hey, we don't want to be associated with your crimes. If you create a crime, we don't want it under the banner of black. Like, for example, like this right here. I'm going to give you all an example of what I'm talking about. See, before delineation, stuff like this, you know, it'll be falling on us. This type of stuff will fall on us. You understand? Which we see this every.
You see? Now Tariq Nasheed is claiming that it's Africans and Caribbeans who are the criminals, not his blood and Crips. So the same thing that the white supremacist so-called was doing to them, I am scared of these black people. He is doing it now with these so-called continental Africans and Caribbean people, making them into dangerous suspects. And these guys on YouTube will come and say, if you make videos about against blackness, then you ain't enabling the Caucasian to come out and do things. So they are racist to the max. All of them who making black videos here on YouTube, all of them, they are racist to the max. They are the colonizers.
Every other week we see some kind of big perp walk mugshot ring of some immigrant crime scams. You understand? Now, we used to let this get dumped on us. We stopped doing that. Hold on, this was like some kind of food grant theft in Minnesota. You know? So every other week we see mugshots like that. A whole bunch of these hard whackers with these mugshots. See, that's why they keep talking about we're divisive, because now they can't pull this no more. You can't dump that off on us. See, when they start getting arrested.
Then why are you stealing 1804 Haitian Revolution movie and lying that you are maroon? Maroons live in America, South America. You are from United States. You're not even America. Columbus was in Haiti, Caribbean. That's why you have movie Pirates of the Caribbean, not Pirates of the United States. You are not part of us. We do not know you. The colonizer is promoting you out here on MTV to be anything. You mean nothing to us. At least not me. Maybe to continental Africans you do. To me, you are a black hunter, enemy of my ancestors, you and Umar Johnson. All these freedmen who were freed in 1863 were there in the army of the colonizer. 5 civilized tribes, black hunters. You stupid one.
Then they get caught up in these big crime rings. They want to dump that in the black pot. We're saying, oh no, y'all ain't foundational black Americans. That ain't got nothing to do with us. That's why they talk that divisive stuff. That ain't us. You ain't dumping that on us.
You see, that ain't you, but when it's heroic stories about Maroons and 1804 Haitian Revolution, that is supposed to be you. Building pyramids is supposed to be you. Native so-called Mongoloid culture with feathers on their hair is supposed to be you. American grown that is so-called of Native Americans is supposed to be you. But those mugshots of so-called continental Africans and Jamaican Caribbean people there, it should not be you. You see, anything bad, they are not part of you. But if it's a beneficial, they created it. These are devils. If you can't see it, you are one of the devils. So I understand, nigga. That's the real talk.
You are not dumping that on us, ladies and gentlemen.
Name 2 taboos in the African American culture system.
One taboo in foundational black American culture, one taboo we have is collaborating with the white supremacists against black people to harm black people as a whole, working against the whites, working.
Says the 5 civilized tribes. Were your ancestors not in the Civil War of the United States in the army? Are your people not still in the army of the colonizer today, going to Puntland in Africa and bombing Nigeria, Tariq Nasheed? Who are those black people in the United States Army working for Trump, the colonizer, white supremacist you complaining about every day, but then wake up and go to their job and shut up there? All these black Americans will come out and complain about this so-called colonizer and then get up in the morning and bow their head and go on their knee and go to their job and do what they need to be bug broken. That's your reality, nigga. I live in Amazon jungle. Yes, it's the bush meat. Every meat comes from the bush or the ocean. When you're stupid and know nothing, you are a GMO Negro from the plantation. You think that meat grows on trees. This dumb Negro thinks that meat grows on tree. No, they live in the jungle. The meat you eat comes from the jungle or the ocean. The colonizer cut the jungle away. That's why you have this city. Let me explain it on a toddler level for you and your race over there in the United States. Because I now understand that your stupidity level is, yeah, boundless. It's bush meat, which meat didn't come from the bush. Only fish come from the ocean. All other meat come from the bush. Yeah.
Against black society with white supremacists, which they do over there in his own land all the time. Another major taboo, foundation of black American society.
And who is working with and this guy is the one kicking these foreigners out, and he's speaking about the foreigners are the white supremacists. You see how dumb these people are, man? So these people are kicking out the foreigners and saying, yeah, they are working with the white supremacists. Is that not the white supremacists who is kicking the foreigners out? So how are they working with them? I see you working with them. We've seen the oh yeah, this is one of the Marque versus Nigerian tether. You see the racism that they use against these continental Africans, and then the same continental Africans will go and have debates with these black Americans. They steal my brother, oh. They are stupid. These black Americans are using these Africans to the max. Nigga, you go out there and fight your fight. This Marquet Bouquet is the one who was bringing chocolate to Andre Tate house with flowers. Yes, this guy there, this Marquet, who is cussing out this Nigerian, was bringing flowers to this guy who is caught now, who is in jail, Andrew Tate. He was bringing flowers to him and chocolate. To his home, he took a plane from the United States, flew to Romania to meet Andrew Tate with flowers and chocolate. Enough said, nigga. Bug broken and oil top nigga. The fuck out, man. Yeah, diaspora Ghana citizenship. So Ghana citizenship or update for people who wanna see it. That's what I'm saying. If you wanna, do you know how long people have from Ghana have been coming to South America there? If you want, you go. If you don't want, you don't go. We're not here with big brother and little brother fuckery. Go there and fix your home and your country if you are big brother. Go and pay for this reparation. That is what big brothers do. They take care of business, not come and talk fuckery. Your country was conquered. Where was the big brother when your country and the whole continent was being conquered? How big are you? If you are the big brother from where you are, then we know that there is nothing there. If you are the big brother from where you are, then we know that there is nothing there. A stupid one, because you are nothing. Real talk. Well, if you wanna go, you go. You don't wanna go, you don't. Here. He shall kill everyone who call Muhammad a false prophet in Ghana. These are the things I mean. These are the things I mean, man. Islamization Ghanaians react better than Nigerians. Okocha happy. You see? And this is the place where you're saying you are a big brother. And these people are conquering your ancestral land. These are the same people who sold the slaves. They say. And many of them are confessing, making videos now confessing that it was these black Muslims, many of them, who were selling the slaves. You had to become Muslim or you had to become Christian if you didn't want to go into slavery. Yeah. And they let everybody stay on their continent. I'm African phenotypically from Amazon jungle, South America. I'm from a different continent. Different continent is like from a different planet. Go look it up. We are not the same. If they say you have the same DNA, it simply means that this DNA that it's here is just like if a tiger is in America and you have tigers in India and Africa. That's it. It's still a tiger, they look alike, but it's different. Let's keep it at that, because it's clear that we don't think the same. Real talk, man.
open trafficking of children. Open and child trafficking is a major no-no. That's a huge taboo in foundational Black American culture. We have the only culture where that is 100% not allowed. The only culture in which that is 100% not.
Umar Johnson lying again. When will this Negro stop lying, man? Yeah. Uh, let Pan-Africanism for those people on the continent there do their thing. Yeah. What these Black Americans doing is a big scam. They are all polite and senator. How can we deceive these people? Bring them together so what they do is attack channel. Even senator was doing it. Senator has been calling FBI even on this guy. What was his name again? Crackpipe or so, what some name this guy had who was making videos about Senator. And Senator went there calling the FBI, made a video even about it. And he even was thinking I was a crackpipe. I'm not a crackpipe. Yeah, I'm real from Amazon. You don't know my people. We don't live in Europe.
It's a fantasy. There's no
Oh yeah, there is no foundational white American. Applaud the Caucasian colonizer. They are first with it. Foundational white American. Now you have real competition. You didn't even call them into the game and they took it. Foundational Black American, we are foundational white American. Where are the so-called Native Americans to protest this? Thought so, nigga. It's all of these Indian stories mean lies in Dutch. Indianenverhalen is called Indianenverhalen. Indian stories, it means lies. When they tell you, oh, those stories are Indianenverhalen, it means those stories are made up stories. Just like in the beginning when I was in school in Suriname, they came teaching us Columbus, when he came here, nobody was here. Okay. Later on, there were a few people here who gave him gold. Okay. There was a few black people here also, but they look like coolies from India. They didn't look like you. Huh? Yeah, these black people who were here did not look like you. They look like these people from India. So they start making up stories as they go. And the thing is, these are strange races of people that my ancestors don't know that are coming to me to tell me what my history should be. And what is Umar Johnson doing? The same thing. A strange Negro bug broken from his side there, going everywhere. Oh, you should listen to me. These Israelites going, you should listen to me, just like the colonizer. Get the fuck out, man. Only bug broken jackoffs like you, bug broken American, will accept those fuckery. Fuck off.
Yeah, that's because that's now a thing. I see a lot of people claiming to be foundational white Americans now.
WFA.
Yeah, yeah.
No, FWA. Sorry,
Yeah,
FWA.
Yeah, they came over as immigrants. They came over as immigrants, and also when the Europeans came over here and tried to start colonies, the colonies all failed. Without black people involved, all of the colonies they tried to start failed. They had New Sweden up in Delaware, that failed. They had Roanoke, that failed. San Miguel del Guadalupe, that failed. Just so many of their colonies, St. Augustine, that failed down in Florida. So they didn't get anything popping and anything stable until we were.
That's not, you see, he's trying to make himself part of foundationally white America. You see that? It's clear now. I told you it was state sponsored. The question was, is there foundationally white Americans? Yeah, foundationally white Americans are immigrants. They cannot exist without us. You see that? He doesn't want to leave the plantation. It's a lie. None of them wants to leave the plantation. Yeah, just like their ancestors were coming into the jungle fighting against my race. There.
You know, the head tether in charge must be Myron Gaines. Myron had something slick to say, and his Cynthia Erivo, Lovey, all of these people would sit up here talking greasy about us, and we start doing lineage checks. See, these folks come over here and start all that yo, word to the mother, yo, word, yeah. I'm like, these people are mocking us. We have to start getting some straightening with these people, man.
Of course they are mocking you because they don't consider that to be a culture. They are mocking you. That's why everybody was saying if you considered hip-hop to be a culture, you stupid one. Hip-hop is just entertainment. Culture is cultivation. It's even in the word your upbringing. You have no ancestral upbringing. You lost your culture. That's why they told you, man, you lost your culture. What they saying is the ways of your ancestors are not known to you. Mine are known to me from beginning of time. Because I did not lose anything. I was in the jungle for 500 years of these slavery days. With dumb one. And check here, are South Africans lazy or unskilled? The South African unemployment crisis. This is a Nigerian, I think, cutting into the South Africa, trying to ridicule the South Africans. And this is the thing I mean, like, it's all over the place. Even if you go to the UK and so-called Africans, Nigerians there are beefing with Jamaicans and other people over music and all these kind of things, man. Just leave it alone. Let everybody go back to their continent and stay there. If you want to go to another place, you go for 2 weeks of vacation and you go back to your home, just like you would go to the city and go back to your home, man. What's the problem? Is there nothing in your home you want to return to? Because that's the only way I could think that you would not want to go back to your home. If there is nothing there waiting for you, you won't want to go back there. But if it's really your home, when I go to the city, I'm trying to get back home as quickly as possible because I have things to do. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm showing you in this video, it's a phenotype, it's the ridiculousness. Because all these guys you see there, South Africa, they could be in Suriname or Jamaica. if I took away in South Africa and placed there, are Surinamese people lazy? The Caucasian is saying the same thing over here. They are saying the same things about the black Americans over there. And the black Americans the African is saying it to the black Americans, but over there, the same Nigerian is saying to the other Africans also there. So it's everywhere. Even if you go to the UK, like I was saying, you have their Africans will tell Jamaicans, man, you are lazy, you have been here for so long. And this Jamaican might say, man, you stupid man, you are from the village, you know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your own home. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. And play some of my music and then Lotus, man, you've seen it. Real talk. Tariq Nasheed, foundationally and white Americans are now in the game and you wanna be part of it because it was the game all along. Don't try to kid people. I made a cartoon when where you were stating that you could make a lot of money by coming out here and attacking Africans and all those stuff. Only stupid Africans from the continent are still busy. They are still my brother. And you have even these Asians will say, they are still my brother. I'm from Miami, man. Miami? Yeah, I'm from Miami. I was born in the United States. Know what I'm saying? This bug broken. No, you're not really black like us. Black like us, you are a Haitian. You're not black eye like us, man. You are a different kind of black. You are a Haitian black. This guy is... Yeah, we'll leave it at that, man. Yeah, stay in your own home and fix your own home. Be a prince. When did you see a prince begging for money, Umar Johnson? I thought the prince was the one spreading money to the people, man. I thought the prince was the one with the money giving people money. I never knew that the prince was out here begging for money and his daughter is wandering around. You don't even know where your family is. But you're lecturing people how they should be a family. Could get your butt broken as to where you need to go, man. We'll talk here. Native Americans versus Afro-Indigenous American Indian. And they steal the attire of the Native American and then try to compete with them. I am maroon too, and then try to debate you about what a maroon is. And you ask them, what is your language? Ancient language, original indigenous language. Is English. Okay, so you are not maroon. What is your indigenous food from ancient time? I don't, you are not maroon. We have our own alphabet. We are not part of your state, nor a part of your thinking, nor part of your colonized world, stupid one. Just like the Chinese have their counting of the year, is the same way my people have their counting. They have a new order, different day, a new year, different counting of the week. My people have the same thing in the Amazon jungle there. For 500 years at least, right now. We're not speaking, I was here in 520 also, but you speak English? I'm going to Alabama, they speak English there. You dumb one. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. And later.
chala, is chala. Stop chala, je bent geen brada. Stop chala, heel chala. Stop chala, ik Spitfaya. Dus stap opzij, jullie checken mij. Geen lijken stijl, jullie kopen mij. Dat jullie mij kennen, zeggen zij. Ik maak muziek af, blijf met mij. Is voelen hard en vele tijd. Wij stielen nice, my hair survives. Ik realize what is on my mind. One time, I make it mine, I make it shine. I'm on the line, kids willen niks doen, maar willen shine. Zo doen geen moed, dan zijn je loers. Op eigen broers, dan praat ze toe. Neem op de loer, geen ene clue, geen één idee wat je doet. Waarvoor ben leeg, waar ben dan twee. We zien alleen wat een andere heeft. Stap chala, heel stalla. Stap chala, je bent geen brada. Stop chala, heel chala. Stop chala, big Spitfaya. Yo, ik ben bezig, terras voorbij. Dat zit je laat ook goed bij. Ouders die willen erbij. Ze zeggen mensen lijken op mij. Ik heb mijn eigen stijl. Ik moet die als mensen en hakkers bij. Ik neem mijn app op mij. Jouw stijl is echt niet de mij. Kwaliteit plus de kwantiteit. Je ziet ernaast, je ziet van haar. Ga verder met je leven, maar er staat op zaal. Ziet wat komt gaan. Je ziet de hart op jouw gelaat. Jouw stieren past niet in mijn straat. Stop chala, heel stalla. Stop chala, je bent geen brada. Stop chala, heel chala. Stop chala, big Spitfaya. Yo, ik zie het zo bij jou niet doen. Alles wat ik heb in je oog, je bent de oog en je bent bloem. Dus ik maak hard op mijn vloer. Ik zie je leven als een joke. Ben je in de dood, ik zeg je zo. Je hoort mijn tong, ziet wat ik doe. Dus van gewoon already know. Ik muziek van je en spit de blow, dus spit de hit. Nou luister dit, ik ben is dat het training is. Dus ben ik dit en breng de hit, ik breng de slag. Het is dag en nacht, ik breng de fire en niet zo zacht. Het is in mijn macht, ik heb de dag, maar van zijn maat heb ik dit gehad. Ik spit fire, maar vrouwen nacht, ik ben de nacht. Ik ben gevast bij zwaar, s ochtends laat de nacht. Je bent mij niet en dat